Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Will's Cartomancy Tarot. This reading is for you, Sagittarius men, and what I like to do is just to go on and give you your who's coming towards you reading and to identify the woman or women that I'm kind of seeing coming towards you, as well as to give you a brief description as well as the occupation in which she might be employed. Okay, I'm going to also share with you her sign. Okay, and if it resonates, go on and give it a big thumbs up and like and share. And if you've yet to subscribe, please take a few moments to do so now. Okay, I've decided to go on and use my Lenormand's deck here, as I did with your counterparts yesterday, as well as a few other oracle cards to give you a bit more part and advice into your situation. Okay, so let's get started. I'm just going to make a few general observations and then we'll just begin here. I'm seeing a very experienced woman, a very older woman, getting an older woman, not a very older, but an older woman. I'm seeing a very attractive woman, stressed, a very low self-esteem type personality, and some of you gentlemen may find her disposition to be annoying at times. Okay, I'm seeing a very popular individual as well, very draining, even confused and a bit unstable here. Okay, so let's go on and just get started here, and I'm going to look at the cards that kind of fell to the bottom of the deck here, and then we'll move forward from there. You actually have three here. You have the horseman, the key, as well as the anchor. So with the horseman, gentlemen, Mercury is the ruler of this card, and it connects with air signs. Okay, Libra, Aquarius, and Gemini. And this card is all about new people coming into your life, so that's a good energy to have from the bottom of the deck here. It shows that gentlemen, a well-proportioned type of female, very attractive or athletic or outgoing type person is coming towards you. And I don't think that she's necessarily older for some of you, but I do think that you've been having problems, it seems, with an older type personality here. This woman that I'm seeing coming toward you look very chic, or she's, you know, feeling very athletic and outgoing. And she might even does some type of postal work or works in the freight type business. She's just Chanel. I'm just seeing that she's, a nice looking female. And then you have the key there. So the key, gentlemen, of course, is all about solutions, and the key is all about unlocking doors, and it connects with Uranus and the North Lunar nodes. Okay, and it denotes Earth signs: Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. So it certainly shows that this woman, you're gonna feel like it's a karmic type connection with this new energy that seems to be coming into your life here. Okay, a very spiritual type connection here. And then you have the anchor. Okay, Saturn and Neptune are the rulers, and once again, air signs: Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. And it shows that this woman is very confident, very supportive, gentlemen, very stable. I'm seeing very dark features here. And she might even work near water, like a waterfront or marina or some type of a cruise ship, in fact. Okay? But it certainly shows when you combine these energies of these three cards here that it certainly shows that despite a tumultuous time that you guys may have experienced, you know, a turning point is to be expected and a stable period is coming. I'm seeing that this is going to be a really a significant milestone for you guys. Okay, so I'm going to go and create a story with these three cards of the energy that I'm seeing coming towards you. Okay, so you'll certainly meet a new person in whom I feel that you're going to feel like you have a soulmate type connection, and you're going to contemplate even in fact settling down. But just keep in mind, gentlemen, you have these few oracle cards here. One, pay attention to the red flags here, okay? Because maybe some of you may have already met her, or you might already be dealing with a situation with a female that you're overlooking here. Because I do see something a little, kind of bad coming up for you guys, or negative. And it looks like it's more connected, I'm getting, with an older woman, I'm kind of feeling here, okay? But I'm feeling that even with that said, your relationship seems to be influenced by codependent type issues. Okay, addiction might be affecting your relationship or the way that you've been conducting yourself with the female that you want to kind of get with. Okay, and I'm feeling as well is that your love life is certainly in fact influenced by your religious upbringing and your spiritual path. Perhaps the female that you may want to deal with may have been brought up by another upbringing in you, okay, and it goes against how you were raised, in terms of your religion, okay. So let's go on and just start with and just look at the cards that fell to the past or what you might be in process of, in fact, kind of experiencing here. So we have the Lily card there, okay. So with the Lily card, Saturn is the ruler and it connects with Earth signs, Taurus, Virgo, okay, as well as Capricorn. So with the Lily, of course, it's all about maturity, all about peace and satisfaction. So it certainly just further emphasizes the fact of what I've said, mentioned from the observation, that it looks like that an older woman, perhaps that you've dealt with, that was very stable and feeling, had salt pepper hair, and she seemed to have appeared to have been very set in her ways, very conservative. Maybe perhaps for some of you, she may even have been retired, or she may works in a family business and even a veteran for some of you. Okay, and then you have the bouquet next there. Venus is the ruler, connects with Earth signs once again. Okay, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. This card is all about wishes materializing and happiness. So it shows that this woman, in fact, she was exotic looking. Had nice hair, a nice smile. Okay, for some of you, she might even have been a hairdresser or done some type of beautician type work. I'm seeing someone kind of on the slim side, perhaps even a vegetarian, or does some type of homeopathic type work, or therapy in some sense, or art, or type floral type uh, industry. I'm kind of getting here. Okay, and then aside that, you have the mice. Okay, Saturn and Uranus are the rulers here. So it connects with fire signs, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. So this card is all about stress and worry. So it shows that, this woman might have been a bit overworked, aggressive, a nagger. Even, in fact, it looks like that perhaps she may even have worn hair extensions, or a weave, or something. It seems like it's going on with her hairline, or it appears to me with this card, okay? And then you have the star here, okay? Because the woman here is her, reflecting her. So we have the star there, last but not least, with that card of what may have occurred in the past or what might be occurring. But this card is all about dreams and destiny. And once again, it connects with air signs, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, and Jupiter is the ruler. So it shows that this woman potentially was very popular or well known in her field, very innovative, a perfectionist type person. Even potentially for some of you, she may have been a counselor or does something in IT or works at night that I'm getting, or even in fact, web design. So let's look at these cards and just give you a consolidated story of what I'm kind of seeing, that what you may have experienced or what you might be, gentlemen, in the process of experiencing. So it certainly looks like that you kind of got in a romantic situation, I'm feeling, with a very mature person with whom you wanted to flourish. But I'm feeling that this woman seems, and she seems, as I said, an older woman. She seems to have been very picky, possibly even stingy, or always, I'm kind of getting, gentlemen, jumpy. But the situation, it looks like it kind of turned a bit unstable or manipulative, perhaps due to, it looks like I'm getting a secreted situation that looks like that it cropped up with you guys here or with another. But despite that, I'm feeling that many of you have still remained very hopeful, and you're kind of wishing that you can kind of feel how you used to feel with this woman here. Okay, so let's look at what might be forthcoming for you for your future. Okay, now, gentlemen, next card that we see here, we do have a man here that appears here. So, gentlemen, that can either refer to you, or it can refer to another man that might be involved in your situation, which may have caused havoc here. Because I'm getting a feeling here, I'm getting a lot of sense of a nervous breakdown or depression that may happen here. Okay, and so with this man, it represents a water sign potentially, if it doesn't reflect you, gentlemen. Okay, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, and the sun rules this card. Okay, and next to that, you have the coffin. And keep in mind, gentlemen, that you know the energies can kind of go vice versa. You have the coffin there here, and Pluto rules this card, and you know, you, this is associated with fire signs: Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. And so this card is all about negative situations and really things that kind of alters your life. It shows that, perhaps this woman is very depressed again, sick, even overwhelmed or miserable like. But because this card sits closely between both you and her, it seems that both of you may be miserable together here, that I'm kind of getting here. I'm seeing very distinctive features, and maybe one of you may have lost your job, or you're working at a dead end job, or a funeral of some sort. And you see how this woman sits next to her. This either can represent the woman that you're dealing with or another woman that's involved in the picture. So it seems that it's quite a few people involved in your situation here, gentlemen. And with that woman, the moon rules it, and it connects with air signs: Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. And your last card here is the clouds, okay? So Neptune and Mercury are the rulers, and once again, air signs: Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. So this card is all about confusion and uncertainty, So it shows that potentially this woman has a mental disorder. She's unpredictable, and I'm feeling that she's plays both sides. So, gentlemen, it appears that you may want to watch out for both the new energy that seems to come in towards you, as well as another woman that you may already be dealing with here, because I'm feeling that in the future, I see a problem coming up, and I see you mourning, a separation or a divorce in a woman potentially. And it will be quite heartbreaking, I'm feeling, you know? And you'll have no other choice but to just wait to kind of see which way the ball is going to bounce here with that. But I kind of feel that with this new energy, before you really get too deeply involved in this with this woman, just looking at these different cards here, try to get to know each other. Learn to meet another's need for love, before you kind of make any kind of life changing or alterations, in your life here. And understand too that your relationship, in fact, have a connection that goes beyond this lifestyle, as already indicated here with that key card. Right, gentlemen? Okay. And another thing to understand too, when you're kind of looking at your reading here, is that love doesn't have to be near, you know. Sometimes you might have to just love someone from a distance here, you know. And sometimes, you know, it's particularly for a while anyway in certain people's situations here, you know. And, you know, always understand if someone once loved you, my friend, they still do. But sometimes you just have to wait until things kind of clear up for you, okay? And realize and recognize, gentlemen, just looking at these cards here, is that, you know, you have a very you have a spiritual connection with earth. You have the alchemist card as well as ground, and it shows that because of all of the struggles that you guys have been going through, you've lost sight. You've been scattered in some way. So this card is asking you to kind of come back to yourself, and by all means, with this broomstick, clearance. Sweep away all of the negative thing in your life that's not working for you. If something is not benefiting your life, or a relationship isn't working, you need to get rid of it so you can have room for someone new. Okay? And last but not least, I'm just going to give you a few more messages. Okay? And then we're just going to close this on out here. And always understand that, gentlemen, in life, particularly in the cycles that you guys have been going through, understand that a profound transformation is kind of taking place, in your life. And, try to be yourself, because you really have much to offer to the world by just being you, you know? And your love has the power to kind of really transform all things, including your relationship, as well as, and gentlemen, your love life. Try to surround yourself with nature. Just getting back to, this card here. Getting back to nature will help you connect more with yourself, gentlemen, okay? And it will help you feel a greater sense of well-being, because nature healing energy is really sensual, gentlemen, and magical, and it will awaken the sensual magic within you, okay? So, gentlemen, this is what I have for you. I certainly hope that this rings true for you. So please like and share. Please submit your comments. And don't forget to subscribe, okay? If you'd like a personal reading, you can contact me at WAT61073 at gmail.com. Enjoy your day.